Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Zips will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pack.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Wants to throw again. Quick completion on the out route. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Second down coming up. Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged out of the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Patrick. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball.
Turning it on!
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Got to get a big gain. Got to get that 1st down. Nice job. Great nose for the 1st down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold offense.
And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. Charcoal. To the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Wants to throw on 1st down. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Zips in the hurry-up.
First and goal, Akron.
With the run on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
To the air on first down. He lets it fly. Makes a catch down the right side. Lots of running room. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. And the Bulls are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. He wants to change this route. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. Out across the 45 and out. At the 46-yard line, a big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Running into the open space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
14, Akron, 3.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Russell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then love to get something going here. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Gonna swing it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Davis.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Zips will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the touchdown.
It's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got him downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And the offense continues to run the football. A 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They'll immediately call timeout.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Zips want to move quickly.
1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Lofts one deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take.
He'll take a shot. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hodges. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Caught behind the line. It's Hodges. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Zips are moving quickly down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
At the 39. It's 3rd down.
They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Smashes it between the uprights. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And here's the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Buffalo has him back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we...
There he goes! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Zips. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse. If not, he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
16.
And he's going to try to return this one. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 80-yard line. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Zips send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The offense changing the play. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hodges. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Alexander. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Zips will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Barrels ahead. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job, playing fast, trusting their eyes. And
Touchdown, Buffalo! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. The running back has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Patrick. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys are
turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this. It's whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves.